Hey, it's Brian Therien. You are about to listen to the replay of our October 12th webinar. Thanks for all that contributed. We covered three major sections, and depending on where you're looking at this, you might be looking at this, the full replay, or one of the three different segments of it. So what we covered is how much money you can make and keep your benefits, reliable way to work, the difference in type of income that's countable towards the allowed amount. So that's one section. We released 7 brand new ways to help you survive. Things like getting assistance with your utilities, getting new phones, getting medical assistance, legal assistance, all new, fantastic stuff. Then the major section that we covered is how to understand what you're entitled to for benefits, and to compare those benefits to benefits that are available. The new 2022 benefits are available out there. So there's great information in there. It's something that we have never done before, is to go through step by step by step to show you like what plan you're on, what you're entitled to, how that lines up, how you might be paying for things that you don't need to be paying for, and how to find out what other benefits that you're entitled to. So I hope you enjoy the show. Make it a great day. This has been Brian Therien. Look below for the different segments of the replay. Thanks. On with the show. First of all, is there anybody out there that's kind of confused about like what the regulations are about how much money you can make and keep your benefits? Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see some people raising their hand. You know, it's confusing for so many people. It's probably the most commonly asked question that we receive here. And it's actually pretty simple once you kind of get to the bottom of it. But what makes it confusing is there's 2 different amounts that Social Security has. There's one amount that you can earn while you're going through the disability approval process. And then once you're approved, there's another amount. And to complicate this, if you were to call Social Security, which maybe many of you have, and ask what the amount is, you might get one or the other, or you might get a third, who knows? So here's how it works. And this is a replay that's going to be sent around to everybody. And there is a regulation that Social Security publishes, and it's the regulation that is what I go by. So if you, and I know some people are not approved that are here today, and I'm going to give you some tips at the end, but most of this event is for those of you that are already on benefits. So, but if you are going through the disability approval process on this link right here, it will show you that you can earn, as of right now, $1,310 a month and still apply for disability. All right? Doesn't mean you can get approved. Those cases are very difficult to get approved. Once you're approved, they change the rules. Imagine that. So once you're approved, as of this year right now, it's $940 a month, right? Anybody out there working or own your own small business? No?
Yeah.
Maybe you are and you don't want to admit it. I get it. So I want to speak to the $940 because the $940 is the amount that would apply to you if you're working a job and you're getting a paycheck. Then it's $940 is your gross amount. If you have your own business, or you're like John and he's mowing lawns, or Sally who's pet sitting, or you're doing other things that are your own business, your $940 is the amount that after your expenses have been removed from your income. So if you make $10,000 gross in a year, but after you take your cell phone out, your travel, your supplies and all that, it's $8,000, then it's only $8,000. And it's based on the amount that you file on your taxes. So for people that are interested in working, if you look at the difference, it might be more difficult to start something on your own, finding the concept and things to do. But in many ways, it's advantageous from the income because you can write off a lot of expenses that you already incur. Plus, people, most of our audience here, are here with limitations and disabilities, and it's oftentimes the disability that dictates your schedule. And so having the ability to control that is, is often favorable, has the highest chances of success. All right, so any questions on money, earning money? If so, unmute yourself. You guys are doing great, by the way, for keeping the noise down. No? All
Yeah,
right.
I presume these figures are just things you get from a job. Like it wouldn't be from your past investments and things like that. Is that accurate?
That's a great question. Okay, so that is correct. So income that is defined and countable income towards these amounts is income that you actually work for. So
That's sweet.
if you work 15 hours
That's
a
very
week
nice of you.
and you're earning X amount of dollars, then that counts. If you have investments or real estate that generates income or insurance commissions, that's passive income. It doesn't count. So for people that are looking to do something on their own, one of the things that we do here is we teach people how to work with us as insurance agents because the passive income from insurance income doesn't count towards the SGA. It's just the first year commission. Great question. Thank you. Any others on this topic?
Yeah.
What
What if
happened? Oops, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
what if I am out on long-term disability through my job?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any issues with that?
No, that's unearned income.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Work comp, unearned income. What's another one? Unemployment. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Was there another question?
What about if
have
you win
one.
a sweepstakes? Would that be entered into your income?
I got to go with no. I mean, you didn't work for it, right? You went and bought a
No.
ticket.
Right.
I'd say congratulations is in order. Hopefully it was a lot because if it was an issue, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
I have a question,
Yes.
and it may be on this link. What about the sole proprietor self-employment? Is there a limit on how much you can make and
Yeah,
keep your benefits?
so that's the same, it's the same strategy that I just explained. You would take your gross income minus your expenses and stay within the SGA. Now, if you want to go a step further with that and you created a business that was like a corporation and the corporation was collecting the revenue and then you were getting a paycheck from that corporation, that's another way to manage it. Here's where you run into problems, and I've seen people have some challenges. If you have a corporation that's absolutely crushing it, right, and you're the only officer, you're the only person working there, you're going to have a problem. You just have to be realistic about it and stay, reasonably within the guidelines, but you can have a corporation where you're earning your amount, you've got 2 or 3 other people working for you, you're building value. That's totally fine.
Okay, so yeah, in my situation, I get commissions from my team members' sales. So those commissions are passive income, correct?
Without knowing the details, I mean, I know like insurance renewals, if they're similar to that, then I stand by my decision. But if they're different than that, I'm not certain.
Okay, thanks. And you said SGA, so what is that and where is that?
So the SGA is called Substantial Gainful Activity.
Okay.
And that's the amount that if you're going through the approval process, you want to be aware of and stay below. And once you're approved. Okay.
Where they came from.
Okay, couple other points on this. If you're interested in exploring the work possibilities, we've got a wonderful partnership with NTI at Home, where you could work from home, possibly with them. You would be taking commonly on projects where you could take inbound calls, and they work with people that are on disability benefits. So they have shift work, 3-4 hours a day, flexible schedule. They'll train you. Typically you will need your own computer, internet access and that to get started, but many here have been able to obtain a job and start getting paid within 2 weeks. So NTI at Home, that's the link here in 1B, right? The last one is, good part of this business is run by our members. Wealth of experience out there because they've been through what our other members are going through. So we're always looking for new talent. We have a similar setup here. We have shift work. We have different areas of our business that you can work and keep your benefits. All right? Okay. This is new information. Some of it's been released on our YouTube channel. But we have been digging down into different resources to help people survive, is what the title of this is, and look for different ways in which you could pick up some extra benefits, drop things that you're paying for. So this page here has tips, and I'm not going to go through them in detail because I've put, they've been published, and this will be available in the replay. And you can go in and look at individual videos and drill down on them. But some of the key ones are, there's a service called 211. You just dial 211 and you can get assistance, and yeah, you can get
disability and non-disability.
Yeah, you can get help with that. People have even been successful at getting financial assistance from 211. So that's a great resource. Many people don't know about or utilize their county social assistance. That's another one. And you can just type in your county, like if you're in Vermont here, Chittenden County Social Services, and then look at the services that they have that are available. These counties don't advertise, but they oftentimes, for example, if you are looking for, if you would kindly mute your background noise for a moment, I'm going to ask if you take questions at intervals. But they have buckets of money for like low-cost, no-cost treatment options for here in Vermont for like women that have had domestic violence and they've had to be removed from their homes, so different things. So check that out. One of the top ones that we've used and partnered with since we started this is Centers for Independent Living. These are organizations that exist in every nook and cranny throughout the U.S. Like there's 6 in Vermont, and we have a population of 650,000. And they provide services from transportation to networking. Commonly, they have Meals on Wheels. They have great housing counselors to help with housing placement. Here's one that I think everybody should check out called the Emergency Broadband Benefit. If you're on disability benefits, especially if you're Medicare, Medicaid eligible, I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. As a general rule, if your check is below $1,500 and it's the only income that you have and you're not, a sweepstakes winner like the other gentleman was, then you likely qualify for Medicaid. If you do, then you can get a significant reduction in your internet. If you don't have a phone, or your phone is on its last leg and you need a new phone, you can apply to get a new phone through EBB. That's a great resource to check out.
Right after the convention.
And Department of Health and Human Services is the last one, where you can get anything from energy assistance for your house, like here in the Northeast, fuel assistance in the South when it's really hot. You can get assistance with getting your air conditioning, electricity bill taken care of. So when the replay comes out, come back in and check out this section. Take advantage of those resources. And I got to give a shout out to my advocate team. There's a team of people that work here, and they worked with me over a period of time to collect some of these top benefits and put them all together in this.
Brian, one of the things that a lot of people don't take advantage of and don't even realize it's out there is help from their area agency on aging.
Mm-hmm. Is that
Which also
is that
help
connected
with
to
utility
county
assistance and things like that? So
Okay. Is that connected to the county social services?
The area agencies on aging are the services that they provide are provided under the U.S. Older Americans Act.
Okay. Great.
So
Great. So to
And-
find
and-
find your local contact, what would you search on?
you can go to n4a.org and look for they have a little box on their site where you can type in your zip code and it will pull down that information for you.
Okay, n4a.org. All right. Great
Yeah.
tip. Thanks for sharing it.
And I've actually been, even before COVID, for about 4 or 5 years before COVID, my mom and I here in Montebello, we actually run it though for the Calera Senior Adult Center, but we run Meals on Wheels on Wednesdays and have just absolutely fallen in love with our senior adults along our route.
That's great.
So,
Yeah, I had a family member that did that for a while as well. Cool. All right. Appreciate you sharing
and I
that.
know that most of the senior centers, now that they're back opened across the country, are looking actually for drivers for Meals on Wheels.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
That's a good volunteer opportunity, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. All right. So those are some tips on surviving. Hey, thanks so much for watching our video. This is Brian Tarian from the Disability Digest, and our effort here is to keep you informed on the big picture items that may help you get your benefits, or if you're already approved, help you keep your benefits and maximize your benefits. So we certainly hope that you enjoyed it. If you're a member here and there's something going on with you that we can help you out with, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Just reply to any of the emails or contact us with the phone number that we have provided you. If you're not a member, of course, we invite you to come join us as a member. We're like a radio or a TV station where we have ads and sponsors and services that we provide that allow us to provide you with a free membership. So come on in and enjoy. And what that will help you out with is you'll be able to get information that's more specific to your needs. Because in my experience of 16 some odd years, there's no two situations alike. Your age, your gender, where you live, your income, your condition, your treatment history. It's just a few of the different variables that are going to determine your ability to get approved and what you're entitled to for benefits once you're approved. So come on in, join us. We look forward to helping you out. And of course, if you like the videos, hit the bell so you get notifications for the next. Share it, makes the world go round. Thanks again for tuning in. Make it a great day.